What's up, my friends? Welcome back. We have reached a new number. 1200 subscribers. Thank you very much, man, for watching and always subscribing and stuff like that, man. That is so crazy. Like, I remember 1 year ago, I think I started some streams with, I think, 600 subscribers, something like that. Crazy, man. Holy shit. So, we have planned some fights for sure for this stream. Yeah, some fights I would say. And we have a brand new Pokemon. We have a brand new Pokemon, Sigilif, in the house. Sigilif is in the house and yeah. By the way, that's also a cool part about that Pokemon. I could basically, even Tinted Lens is not super bad, and Magikarp have really nice value for sure. But Tinted Lens, Psycho Boost later could hit really hard on Resist, for example. But Magikarp is really fucking cool, and we could test the ability, of course. Because we have some options with Will-O-Wisp and stuff like that. And with that we could see the ability basically. Okay? So, yeah, I've planned some fights for sure. We will have some fights. And I would say, let's straight up jump into it, right? So the first fight is straight up. Let me check that again. There it is. Nature. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's straight up jump into it, I would say. Sigi is already in the team for the next fight. I need to make sure to also import Sigi. I even count with Sigi because Sigi is already planned. But I need to import and stuff like that. So we will do that in a second. So, we have Infernape in the team. Sigi, Caracosta. Then we have Meganium. Magneton. And Donphan. That is our team basically. Exactly. So, can change the nature again. We will not go plus speed on my boy. Because with plus speed, I will explain that. Let's just go modest here. Will not matter that much anyways. Modest nature on my Nape. Then we can hold the Oranberry here. Caracosta. Will hold the Oranberry as well. And Sigi as well. I think Meganium is not holding any item. But I need a move back here, I remember that. We need to teach Energy Ball back for this fight. Oops. And yeah, the moveset from Sigi is nuts, man. Like, in my winning run, we didn't have a Psycho Shift on this level already. And we didn't have Roost. And it was still so fucking strong. So this Pokemon is actually really, really good. And that's why I was just like, come on, we have to take it. We have to take it. It's just too fucking good, man. Yeah, no item on this and no item on this. I think we can go with the Oranberry here, but it will not matter. Pretty hard believe. So this is the fight where we want to actually steal an item from the AI. Export. Let's hope we are doing it. I mean, the chance is pretty high, but we can fail. And if we fail, then we will not have that item for the entire game. What is sad for sure, but we can't change that. We will have options, but we have to play a bit. I think I even maybe give a citrus berry, right? No, citrus berry would be a waste. It will switch around most of the time anyways. Yeah, exactly, okay. Let's hope we will see the sticky barb in our bag basically after the fight. If not, then yeah, unlucky, I guess. Yeah. One thing we can change, but we don't really need to change it. We don't really need to change that, but I will just do it. Is we will change the nature from Magneton, and we will just go modest back here. Let me change it in the card as well pretty quickly, and then we are ready to go. Donphan shits on this Pokemon like always. Yeah. And Meganium is safe, right? Yeah, Meganium is safe with the bold nature. It's crazy how tanky this ass is. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine to go for the first fight. We could pre-burn my boy, my CG, but we don't need. This moveset is nuts, I'm telling you. This is so crazy good. Having Roost on this Pokemon that early is a blessing. And Psycho Shift is so strong. Okay. So we have done this fight, and now the next fight. It should be this one. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, Choice Bandit Copperaja lead. We don't fucking care. And I have to play Nape whenever basically I have the option, because I just choose Nape. And I have done one small mistake already, by the way. I can see that in most of the situations. I think Mienshao was a waste, because Nape is most likely doing the same things. We have Fake Out, we are faster even. Most likely we are hitting harder, at least right now. And Mienshao is never getting close combat, for example, anyways. So yeah, it was really strong in my winning run. I mean, it was really strong, really fucking strong. But that was a Torterra run. But yeah, I think this was a mistake to take Mienshao. But whatever. We don't need to Fake Out Overheat just kills here. Yeah, the good part here about this is now that we will bait in, because we have a speed tie, because we are not plus speed, and that's why I don't want to go plus speed here. After the Sand Chip, we always bait Deathlocke straight up, because after the Sand Chip, I'm in range of Psyshock here. Otherwise it would be something else. Exactly, and this is the Pokemon with Sticky Barb here. So we want to have the Sticky Barb. And it is even likely to do that on Switch and now already. We will go to CG. On the Psyshock, or hopefully Switcheroo. That would be awesome. Let's fucking go. You can have my Oranberry, I don't mind. And we have the Sticky Barb now. That is amazing. Okay, cool. Now we will kill this with Caracosta. Caracosta is safe here. This is Mystical Fire, exactly. And after that, I would believe... I mean, it could also foul play on the Switch, and there was some overlapping roles, but yeah. We don't really mind that. And now we can just go for a Rock Slide. And nearly always kill this. If we miss the range, it's fine. We cannot go with a damage item because of Switcheroo. So this is impossible. And there's the Psyshock. Completely fine. We never died to a crit, of course. And we could finish this off with Aqua Jet now. Let's see. 93 HP. I would guess this is actually... This has to be Sand Slash. Yeah, this is Sand Slash on this HP. Sand Rush, Sand Slash. I have a really good answer for this. But that is probably my only riskless answer. At least for a 1 versus 1 straight up, and that is Meginium. We're not holding our item, we tank every single move here, and we don't even fucking care about a Sword Dance here. So, we always survive a double crit, that's the most important thing. Torterra is shitting on the Sand Slash, for example. But yeah, like I said, we are playing without Torterra, so... And that is the only 1 versus 1 riskless answer here right now. Against this fucking Sand Slash. It's faster, of course. So we will Energy Ball. We survive a EQ crit into Stone Edge crit into sand damage. Like double sand damage. And with that, we have the last Pokemon. No, it's not the last Pokemon, but yeah, the last Pokemon will not matter that much. This should be Lycanroc now, I think. Yeah. There is the Lycanroc, Focus Sash, Sand Rush, Lycanroc, with Endeavor as well, but okay, I was really I was kinda afraid that I missed actually my fucking Ice Shard, but no. We have to always keep in mind if we change the moveset that this is a lot of damage, by the way, for being Donphan Stone Edge resisted. This is a ton of damage, because that's Donphan still. But it's fine. We will high horsepower here into Ice Shard. Yeah, Sand Rush is actually... I mean, I think Sand Force would be even worse here. Because we will have a Pokemon with Sand Force later on. And that is hitting like a truck, but I think we have a good solution for that. Okay, so we Ice Shard kill this because we don't want to see the Endeavor here, obviously. Torterra was handling both mons in my winning run here. That's the crazy part. I think it was just straight up back to back, without holding an item. I think it was a Citrus, but... Yeah, like you don't want to hold a damage item because of knockoff. Sand Slash have knockoff. And this is knockoff only, basically. Right? Yeah. Like the only damaging move what this Mandibars have is knockoff. But yeah, that's why we're not holding an item to reduce the damage anyways, and Thunderbolt will kill. Analytic will activate now. But that's fine. That is okay. Wow. Come on. Stop stalling. Okay. And that was the first fight. Okay. We have a lot of nature changes, so need to keep that in mind. But we should be fine. Okay. And we have the Sticky Bob. That's, I think, the worst part. If you are unlucky, because it's not guaranteed, you will miss the fucking item for the entire game. I think you need to be really unlucky with a decent plan. The problem is, most of the time you need switch-ins. Because you can't tank like Psyshock and everything forever. So you need some switch-ins for the moves as well, because it can just straight up attack you. Right? But yeah, like I said, it's really unlikely. If it doesn't see a kill, it will if you hold the item at least, it should at some point go for switcheroo for sure. Okay. So we got the sticky barb in the bag now. I'm pretty sure about that. Yes, exactly. Really cool. Okay. We have Meginium again, but I think... yeah. I need to change the move again. Nah. You don't need to change that much. Let me check that again. I think we want to... change my Nate back to probably... Naive back, huh? Yeah, let's change my boy back to Naive. And we don't need a damage item here, right? Nope. Don't need a damage item, so we can just go with our Oranberry. We need 3 mons for this fight, and we have the 3 mons in the team already. And I calc that with Donphan as well, and Donphan is always safe as well. So, let's hope we will not need the other mons. Yeah. And we need a Raspberry here, my boy. Raspberry, and we need to remember again Magical Leaf. So yeah. We are switching between Energy Ball and Magical Leaf most of the time right now. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we don't need most of the mons. We only need 3 mons. Let me just in case. It will not matter anyways. Burn it. Most of the time it will not matter, but yeah. I mean, I have the slots anyways. Okay, so we kill you. We kill you. Funny enough, if we would have actually charcoal, I think we'd fucking chain kill the entire fucking team. But yeah. Whatever. We can't. We can't chain kill the entire team. There's a reason for that. Yo, Woozy, what's up? How are you doing? It's going pretty well, I would say. Yeah, we will have some fights in this stream for sure. Until the Hail fight, I would say. I think until the Hail fight, yeah. So we will do the Hail fight as well. But yeah, we will have some fights. We got Sigi as a new encounter. I think this is a perfect Pokemon. I think there are better mons for sure in the Mirage Tower, but Sigi is really strong. Everyone who have no idea how good this Pokemon is, especially in a Deathlocke or like in a sandbox run, where you can already with this level have Psycho Shift and Roost, this is crazy. This is completely out of control. Okay, this Pokemon is really strong, and yeah, I think we will go for Salazzle in the next route. That is probably the idea, because Salazzle, yeah. Really interesting, actually. I got my yeah, okay, Modus we can decide. That was not Modus, of course. We can change the nature, of course, with infinite scales, right? Rustboro was not delayed, so I can't take a fossil, basically. I'm still playing with without gift clause, basically, even in a Deathlocke. So I can't take anything because the desert is not open for. Because I didn't delay Rustboro. Rustboro was Donphan, and it's super worth it to go for that. I really hard would always say, and that's my opinion, the Rustboro delay is really overrated. It's +1 encounter, but the encounters are not that strong in my opinion. And the Rustboro mons can help really well, actually, in the entire game. Oh, it should be fine to go now here. I think that is one of the delays I don't think is worth it, to be honest. Yeah, if you can choose the fossil, it's pretty nice for sure. I agree with that, but yeah, I think you have a decent chance for Togedemaru, especially if you are if you have a Magnet Pull Pokemon. You have a good chance for Fanfi. Donphan is a fantastic Pokemon for the entire game. Shits on Zygarde is already strong in the split. And yeah, I just took Donphan there because Donphan, I think, right? Yeah, there it is. You can see that. And Donphan is just the goat, actually. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Magnet Pull you can't even have, I think, at this point. You can get Magnet Pull later if you pull Magneton first and then go back to Rustboro. And sometimes it's even the case, right? You have no answer for Norman, for the Chinchino, and you have to basically take your encounter anyways. Or like, try at least. So yeah, that's the problem. I never delayed that. The only thing I always delay, and that was in my winning run as well, is Route 118. I think this encounter is not doing that much anyways. Even if you need really an encounter or something like that. Okay, this is Focus Sash, by the way, so we need to fake out, don't forget that. And that is obviously pretty simple, we will just Sky Uppercut kill this. And because I have a fast kill on Berserker in the back, this needs to go to my boy, Hello Sand. And this is Sandwhale Bright Powder, by the way. So yeah, have fun hitting that without Magical Leaf, and that's why we need Magical Leaf, basically. Crazy part in my winning run, I had Roserade, Technician boosted, plus Special Attack Nature. It just one-shotted that Pokemon with Magical Leaf. that was nuts, man. So we go to Meganium, this is pretty decent. We always two-shot and we never die to double crit anyways. We have the Raspberry for the burn here because otherwise Hex will do way more damage. And we don't need a damage item anyways. Yeah, there's the Hex. And like we can see, we can always survive a double crit into sand damage. Pretty safe with that. And we just Magical Leaf again, kill it. And this Berserker is always doing so much damage, man. Holy fucking hell. Oh, how is this fucking Berserker doing so much damage? Well, yeah. Donphan will still shit on that Pokemon. We can survive an Iron Tail defense drop into Bullet Punch, basically. So this is safe, because Donphan is faster. It will always Bullet Punch on us, no matter which move this is now. Yeah, that's even better, of course, because that is not doing 0 damage, basically. Yeah, and this will always Bullet Punch now, because it sees it is just gone. Okay. Also, the part that Donphan having high horsepower at this level is really strong. Because Donphan's attack is just so high for that. Okay. Next is done. Okay, I think for the next fight, I need to check my notes again. I think we want to change a bit of the moveset again. Okay, so let me have a look on the calc. No, this is this. Oh god. Yeah, this is this team. Fine. So we have a Sigi again. With wise glasses. We have Excadrill holding a soft sand just to show the soft sand basically. Then we have Infernape again. I think I need to change the nature again from Infernape. And then we have Meganium with Magical Leaf again. Need 4 mons exactly. Okay. So Nape, my friend. You're always safe, right? Here. Can we go Bold Nature? Can go Bold Nature to get a bit less damage. And Citrus Berry, I guess. Yeah. We need a new move on my Nape. Bold Nature for plus defensive. And we need Aura Sphere for this fight. And we will just remove Sky Uppercut just for this fight. Okay. We have basically me and Chow as well with Aura Sphere, but yeah, that is not doing the job exactly like we want to have. And Meganium, we don't need to change the nature. We just go with Miracle Seed, and with that we are done. So just for the safety, I will still give a Citrus Berry on my Infernape. So we will invest this in Citrus Berry this fight. And everyone else is just Aura Berry because we don't need them. Let's check out the ranges again. Soft Sand is on purpose. It's really important actually. Wise Glasses. Good. You are faster. I will kill you. Exactly. We have a kill here. And this is this Pokemon. Okay, cool. Let's go. I think in a fight like that, a small mistake means good night. Like, you will lose a Pokemon straight up. I remember in my winning run, I risked one Pokemon here. I was forced to kinda, I think. Maybe there was a better play. Don't remember that anymore. Exactly. But yeah, we have the Aura Sphere, what is really important for this fight. And then we have the Magical Leaf, what is also really important. We basically have 2 Sandwhale Bright Powdermons in this fight. And you need to respect that. Like, what the fuck? I think if you don't have anything what can always hit this mons, it is fucking over. Like, holy shit. But most of the time you have something, and you have also the TMs, by the way. So I think it's really rare you have the Magical Leaf TM, so you can teach that at least. Aura Sphere, yeah, it's a bit unlucky if you don't have anything like that. Then you kinda need to send it, I guess. But there's also Aerialace for one Pokemon, that is also an option. So I think you will always have some options at least. So we will kill this with Psychic, pretty simple. And we will always bait Charizard here. It is not seeing exactly... Oh. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I have a fast kill, basically. It cannot go to Cacturn, yeah. I forgot, basically, the Cacturn sees a kill. But this is not seeing a kill, but it needs to go Charizard, yeah, exactly. Because we are not getting sand damage. But this is exactly Weather Ball here. Nothing else. So we will go to Excadrill. We are Sand Rush. And with that, we are fucking fast. There's the Weather Ball. That is 4-time resisted, so this is doing nothing. Yeah, we are faster because of the Sand Rush. We don't need to change the nature. Even if we change the nature, we would be slower, basically. This is Charizard. It's way faster than Excadrill, and it's plus speed as well. Rock Slide kills. And now, because we are holding the Soft Sand, we don't need the Soft Sand. We just need to show the Soft Sand. We have a fast kill on Golem. We cannot press that move. But it's just for showing a kill. And with that, this is always Cacturn now. Cacturn? Exactly. Okay, and this is always a focus punch, and this is doing a decent amount of damage, but we are safe with Nape, believe it or not. So this is always exactly and exactly only focus punch here. It sees a kill, it needs to go for it. It's a slow focus punch basically here. And it is doing a decent amount of damage, and I think Citrus will always proc here. There's no way out of that. And even if this crits, like we can see, it's safe. So this is Bright Powder Sandwell. That's the problem. Yeah. So this is -1 Citrus, but that's fine. And Aura Sphere kills this. We don't fake out here, of course. Aura Sphere just kills. Interesting, it was going for sub, I think, here. Yeah, that was substitute because Focus Punch is the highest damaging move. Okay, and last Pokemon is Golem, is also Sandwale and Bright Powder here. We don't have a kill with Aura Sphere on that Pokemon. So we need to switch. And Meganium is the perfect counter here. So we go here. And Miracle Seed, we don't need to change the nature for that and stuff like that. Miracle Seed, Magical Leaf always kills this Golem now. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay. I think this is the last fight now in Permasand. Yeah, this should be the last fight in Permasand. And I have such a nice solution for one Pokemon here, what I didn't have in my winning run. That is awesome. Okay, so. Like, I think we can just hold, doesn't really matter that much, though. Doesn't really matter that much. We can still hold a soft sand, I would say. Yeah. So... yeah, soft sand is the correct answer here. For the next fight, we need again 4 mons. We need to change some small stuff here. And this time we actually have Mienshao. Because of Vacuum Wave, basically. It is most likely a safety. But yeah. Staraptor is in the team. A really strong Pokemon in this fight. And then we have Walrein, what is also a really strong Pokemon in this fight, because it just one-shot something. Well, usually is not that easy to one-shot, I would say. So. We will have the Wise classes on you. The Muscle Band on you. And the Never Melt Ice on you. Nothing else will need an item. Do we have the chance to see Ironhead by the way? Does it matter? Let me check that if I... No, this is the wrong fight. Sorry, I'm sorry. All Gucci. This is just the wrong fight. I am stupid. This is the wrong fight for that. Okay, so what we need here... Yeah, this is just simply the wrong fight. We need Brick Break on my Excadrill instead of Rock Slide. Pretty simple. Muscle Band, Wise Glasses, Never Melt Ice. Okay, let me export that pretty quickly. I think I forgot to change the nature to modest, right? Yeah, exactly. Let's just do it before I export, because I already know that we need to be modest. Okay, now we can do it. Okay, so... Have a kill here. Yes, exactly. Then we have a kill here. Okay, cool. They're ready to go. Okay. This is the last fight now in Permasand. So, Dragapult lead with screens. The good part is we can even Brick Break, even it's a Ghost Mon, if we need to. But we will just Ironhead first of all, turn 1. We are faster because of the sand. And we can just fucking flinch this turn 1 anyways. And I have always a 2-shot, basically. If this is a flinch and cursed body as well, we can drill run. Nice. Easy. Actually, exactly like I was explaining that anyways. But yeah. So no screens, nothing. Okay, this is always now my boy Crocodile for EQ. Slow kill EQ. Yeah. Can you bulk up? After -1? No, you can't. That's why... Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's why I have done this plan. Because it is not seeing a kill with every single roll here right now. Yeah. But it's fine. It cannot bulk up because I am faster, basically, and I have a fast 2-hit KO even after the Intimidate. And Staraptor will just use... this is weakness policy, by the way. So pretty dangerous. But Muscle Band boosted close combat will just kill this now. The drop is also really nice here. Staraptor is also my fighting type here. And that should always be Cloyster now for exactly Frost Breath. I still like... Basically, even if this would use Shell Smash, for some reason, I have the safety now on my Mienshao that Wise Glasses, Vacuum Wave, Modest Nature always kills this. That's just a safety basically, because this should not use Shell Smash here. But just for the safety I have done that. Because this Frost Breath is always a crit, it's fine. We don't mind. But yeah, just for the safety, I was like, okay, you know what? Vacuum Wave, it kills. That is crazy. But yeah, it's a Cloyster. Okay, and now the really good part and the really cool part. This Pokemon is not that easy to handle usually. In my winning run, I was pivoting here and there and here and there. And I have a fast 2-hit KO right now with Outer Sphere. So this cannot Dragon Dance. And we have a fucking one-shot with Wall Rain against this Pokemon. That is insane. So, we never died to a crit here on this move. Doesn't really matter. It's a lot of damage, but we never die. And Wall Rain always kills this with Never Melt Ice boosted Frost Breath. That's crazy. This is Evilite. But Frost Breath is a really strong move because it always crits basically. It's pretty strong. Okay. And that was the last fight in Perma Sand at least. Right? No, the next one is also in Perma Sand. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, there we have one more. One more in Perma Sand, and then after that it's done. Yeah, exactly. Also, I think we will get a candy pretty soon. Yeah. Don't think we need that candy, hopefully. I would like to save candies now for later on, for late game and stuff like that. If it's possible. But yeah, you never know. So. We have 3 months basically for the next fight. Okay, let me remove the items pretty quickly. So, we need the miracle seed here. On Ludi. Ludi is the energy ball delay is paying off already. Changed nature to a plus. We are already plus attack, but we need rash nature instead of modest because of the fake out chip. I think this is muscle band. No, this is, I think, citrus, right? Yeah, this is citrus. Doesn't really matter, we will just hold a soft sand, I think, on this Pokemon. Yeah, it will not matter that much, but yeah. Can also hold a muscle band, technically. Don't think I need the muscle band, right? Yeah, it will not change anything. So we need citrus berry. Okay. Hope my prep is correct here, but it should be. If I hold a muscle band. Okay, so this cannot set up anyways, then I think. Yeah, okay, then let's just hold a muscle band just in case. Just in case. Okay. The Raptor is claiming 2 kills in this fight. Export. Okay, let me check the range again from Ludi, but it should be correct. Yeah, exactly. We have a slow kill on you. We have a fast kill on you. So this needs to... Yeah, okay. I think the prep is correct. I'm pretty sure about that. Pretty sure about that. Wait, where was the rare candy, by the way? I think it was... here, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. So the last fight in Perma Sand active. Okay, this is doing a ton of damage, by the way, this Hippowdon. Yeah, so I think one-shotting that is really nice here, and we need basically, because the ranges are so close, that we can actually miss a range if we are modest, basically. Now Fake Out into Energy Ball is doing exactly enough. So we will Fake Out. That's why we need to remove the minus attack, basically. It could survive on one roll, basically. It would be possible. And we kill this with Energy Ball now. Because we have a fast kill on Golem and a slow kill as well on Excadrill, and they doesn't see a kill, this needs to be Go-Goat now. I'm pretty sure about that. Cannot lead seed on the switch in, what is also really important. It would be fine most likely anyways, but yeah. This is always Horn Leech now. So we go to Staraptor. And Muscle Band is not enough, even for dual wing beat anyways, even via Adamant. So we basically need to Brave Bird anyways. That's why we are holding a Citrus Berry, even it will not matter that much, I guess. But yeah. This have a lot of HP, so the recoil is big. We will get a lot of recoil here. And even if we would get into range from Excadrill, we have a fast kill on Excadrill, so this can't go Excadrill here. This needs to be exactly Golem and never ever Explosion, because AI sees a kill with Head Smash and Wild Charge here right now. Never EQ, obviously, and we have the perfect switch in for that. It doesn't really matter how much chip we get here, it's never EQ, obviously. The Citrus is just a safety. We could probably save the Citrus, but we can also get the Horn Leech crit and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm respecting that here. Yeah, this is Head Smash or Wild Charge now. We go to Excadrill. Never Explosion. Yep. Miss is unfortunate, but we don't fucking care. And Drill Run will kill this. This is 4-time effective. This is an overkill. Okay, so the last Pokemon is the mostly scariest Pokemon actually in this team, usually. That is Sandforce Excadrill. Not Sand Rush, Sandforce. So it is basically... slower than my Excadrill, but it is Air Balloon. And we don't have a kill with Big Break with Muscle Band. But we show a kill with some rolls. And it sees a kill, a guaranteed kill here right now, with high horsepower. So this cannot rock polish here. Really hard belief. And Staraptor have always a fast kill here. So this needs to exactly go for high horsepower here. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, okay. And with that, it's GG because close combat will always kill. Okay, and with that, the last fight in Permasand is done. I have planned some other fights as well. So we will do them now. But that section is done. And the next fight is really interesting in my opinion. I think I have a really good solution. But let's hope my prep is correct with that fight. So... I think I will bring Wall Rain in case I miss something. Probably, So, we have Sigi. We have Dawnfan. We have Hammy. we have Meganium. And we have Infernape. That is basically my team for the next fight. We need to manipulate the HP a bit in fight. We need to be a bit careful with that, but we should be able to do that. So, my Hemi is just adamant. Pretty simple. And we will just take the Heartstone. The Citrus Berry on Donphan. This is just a safety. We will not need that. I'm pretty sure about that. Same on you, actually, I think. But yeah, just as a safety. And yeah, I will just give Citrus Berries basically for the safety. And you are not holding any item here. So, burn. This is important now. CG is pre-burned. Let me check the ranges again. Okay, we can actually, I think, remove the Citrus Berry from Donphan. That is a waste. Yeah. Because we always beat this anyways. Doesn't really matter what happens, yeah. So we can remove that. And we always bait the Pokemon anyways as well. Do we need something else here? No. Nope. We cannot get into that move range. Anyways. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Yeah, we're ready. We can deactivate the Perma Sand. Holy shit, this is doing so much damage. Okay, but the other, I think the line was pretty cool. I think the hardest Pokemon in this fight is not even the Shadow Tag Pokemon. I think it's Noctowl. This Noctowl is really fucking annoying. And I think we have a pretty good solution for that. Let's hope that my knowledge and my prep is correct here, but I'm pretty sure we should be fine. We need to manipulate the HP against Scizor. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is Scizor lead. The problem is also most of the time with, like, most of the mons at least, who can one-shot the Scizor. For example, Infernape, because even with the Oka Berry, Infernape will just completely destroy this with Overheat, basically. You straight up bait Dark Trio. Arena Trap Dark Trio, and then you're fucking... yeah, you're done. You're basically done. So what we're gonna do here is just Psycho Shift the Burn to the Scizor. So this will not do that much damage anymore. Let's see. Knockoff. Still decent damage, but not too much. Okay, we will Air Slash now. There's the next knockoff. That is a crit. And I think we always roost here. Because that is too much damage what we got here, basically. It's going for Bullet Punch always now, so we can manip the HP pretty decently. We can see that this is still doing a decent amount of damage. 109 HP. Stone Edge, Min Roll, and we need to show a kill to Stone Edge here. And that is the only Pokemon would have a fast kill. Is 86. And Bullet Punch, Min Roll. With a burn. Is 21. Now I need the fucking calc. 109 minus 21. So we will be on 88 HP. That is not exactly enough. So what we're gonna do here is just chill for one turn. If we get a crit, we lose again. That's it. So we just chill for this turn, do nothing basically. And just use Psycho Shift. If this min rolls, it is not Dugtrio, and I cannot afford that. This is really important for the line. We just press Psycho Shift, this will just fail. Yeah, it got the roll. 86 was, by the way, the highest roll, but yeah, we cannot risk that. Now we will just kill this with Air Slash. Slow Air Slash, basically. And now we show a guaranteed kill to this fucking Dugtrio. And this is always Dugtrio now. Okay. This is a fast kill. It needs to go Dugtrio always here. Exactly. Okay. So we will go to Donphan, but is not holding an item here. We don't fucking care about, you know. Because my is shitting on this Dugtrio completely. This can even go for a setup because it thinks it's safe because of the Coco Sash. But yeah, we don't really care. That's why I say Citrus Berry is just wasted anyways. Because we will always bait now a fast kill from a slow kill, sorry. From Tangrowth. And because Noctowl is not seeing a kill, it is exactly always Tangrowth. It's a slow kill. Yeah. But everything basically would be a slow kill outside of Noctowl here right now. And Noctowl is not seeing a kill. So we Ice Shot. I think that was probably why I wrote Citrus Berry in the notes. If you get a double move here, yeah. So we could see actually Noctowl here if I, yeah. Okay. I see. But it's okay. There is the Tangrowth, okay. And this is now, I think Power Whip or... Yeah, Power Whip or Leaf Storm, most likely Leaf Storm. So we go to Infernape. Never knock off. We are not holding an item as well, that's why it's also nice. But worst case, we would lose the fucking Citrus Berry from Nape here, basically. But it's okay, I guess. That's a lot of damage, by the way, for being resisted, but yeah. And Overheat, by the way, kills straight up. But yeah, we want to fake out just because we can. And Overheat. This is Assault Vest, by the way, but we are still killing it. And now we should always see Golly, because everything is a slow kill in the back. And Golly sees a kill with Liquidation here right now. So that should always be exactly Golly for exactly Liquidation. Now let's hope my prep is correct, otherwise I am done. So this should be Liquidation here. Not First Impression. Because we don't have a kill, there's no reason to go First Impression here. Yeah, Liquidation, exactly. Defense drop is fine. Crit is fine. This is always Leech Life now. So we go to Hemi. Yeah, this is Leech Life. We go to Hemi. Yeah, exactly. And now we rock slide, trigger the emergency exit here. And the last Pokemon is Noctowl, and we don't need to hard switch into Noctowl, and that's the hardest Pokemon in my opinion, in the entire fight. Because it is Blunder Policy, Tinted Lens, Hypnose, Heat Wave, Hyper Voice, Hurricane. The moment it will miss a move, it will get double speed basically, or like it will get a speed boost. But now, we are just fucking killing it. And because Hemi is seeing a kill on the Golly as well, obviously now. It needs a first impression exactly here. And we don't fucking care. We could also E-speed probably, but yeah. It can still go for a slow kill, by the way. Because it sees a slow kill still with liquidation. But yeah, the chance for first impression is obviously higher here. Okay. This is done as well. So we have 2 more fights for this stream. The next fight is basically a sweep. I think I will use basically my Vivi one time for that fight. Nearly every flying mon is sweeping that fight. Or at least my Staraptor can sweep this fight, but I have done that with Staraptor already in my winning run, and then now we will just use Vivi. Now we will just use Vivi here. Yeah. Let's just get in my boys. My flying mons basically. We should sweep that fight anyways. Okay. And we don't even need to hold the item here. Let me check again the speed. Across. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't even hold any items here. Come on, let's just do it. Let's just have a quick bang here. Oops. So. Let's save here. Okay, so Hurricane always kills this. So we just Hurricane kill. We can't miss because of Compound Ice. Okay, this is just team order because I have a fast kill on everything basically. Oh, not a fast kill. This is not exactly a guaranteed kill. But we never die to Facade Crit. That's the only move it can press basically. You could also go for Sleep Powder, but I think this can even activate cuts, so I don't even bother here. Okay. And the last Pokemon is Heracross. We are exactly with Modest Nature 1 point faster here. Otherwise, we would need Jolly. But yeah. Not Jolly, sorry. Timid. Okay. Let's go back. Last fight for the stream, my boys. And then we are done so. And we will catch the encounter as well. And I can already spoiler, it will be Salazzle. I will always take Salazzle. It's really interesting, actually. The last 2 encounters and the next encounter what we will take was for my winning run as well. So we can see how good my encounters was in my winning run already. Yeah, we got Excadrill, CG, and basically Salazzle. And we will take Salazzle again, because Salazzle is just so good. Okay, this fight is a bit more complicated, but we should be fine. Most likely. Yeah. We will invest some citrus berries in this fight, but we should be fine. So what we're gonna do is we will have Hemi. Pretty simple. Hemi, let me check that again. We will check that in a second, I guess. I will just give a citrus berry here for the safety. Then we have a Sigi as well with a citrus berry. We have Togedemaru with a jolly nature, what is also citrus berry. It could be the case that we will lose some citrus berries now here. Change nature. And remember a move, and that is Zing Zap. Move a Steel Roller. Citrus. Okay, it is done. Now we will have Wall Rain as well with the citrus berry. And we will change the nature for this fight on Wall Rain. The moveset is same. But we will go for a bold nature. So one move will do more damage here. As well citrus berry. Then we have Donphan as well with a citrus berry. And then the last Pokemon is Crocodile. And this time we don't have a citrus berry, we just have a raspberry. Okay. Let me check out everything in the card, that everything is correct here. That is the last fight of the stream now. After that we will catch pretty quickly Salazzle. And that's it. So. Good night. Good night. Yes, exactly. It is very... Outspeed, kill. You are coming in. Fast kill, yeah, exactly. Then you are coming in for a fast kill. We kill you. Then you come in. Always survive. We always outspeed. We always klabushki. Okay. I think this fight should be pretty straightforward now. There's one really hard Pokemon in this fight, in my opinion. Like, everything is kinda decent hard, but there's one Pokemon, what is, yeah, pretty annoying, to be honest. And with that said, we should be safe. Let me check that one matchup again pretty quickly. Yeah, that's easy. Super, super easy. Dude, Walrein is really good, man. Holy shit. Okay, we will get some new 23, okay. And Lumberries as well. We don't need the Sharp Beak right now in this fight. And... but we can just pick that up. I don't think we need to fight here, I'm pretty sure. We just pick up the Sharp Beak. And we also take the TM from this NPC. And yeah, this is the Sharp Beak now here. Okay. So yeah, one more fight. And then we will catch Salazzle pretty quickly. A lot of citrus berries in this fight, but yeah, we are fine. Okay. Okay, so we have a fast kill on this boy. And that means this needs to eye shot exactly here. But it's fine. The really important part is why we are doing it with Arcanine instead of Infernape, for example. Is because it would be the same Pokemon what we would bait, by the way. Because my Infernape is even faster than the Beartic in the back. Even the hail is up. But now Tenta have a fast kill instead of a slow kill. And on a slow kill, we all know it could technically go for Toxic Spikes. That is not the case anymore. We don't want to see the Toxic Spikes here. So this is guaranteed Surf, and we can hard switch into Surf to my Togedemaru. We have the Citrus Berry, it will proc most likely anyways. I think it will nearly always proc. Because we will get 2 times Hail Chip. Because we, actually we don't need to Fake Out. Can we save the Citrus Berry here? 81. Zingzap kills, we don't need to Fake Out here. We can save the Citrus Berry. Because it's always exactly... I have the Citrus Berry for the safety basically. For a crit. Zingzap kills this without a damage item. This is minus Death Tenta. We are Jolly, so we outspeed. And the first fast kill is basically Beartic. With superpower. So I can't even go for a random move here. So we can just Zingzap here. Not missing anything, right? Yeah, and with that I think we just save... the Citrus Berry on Togedemaru here, because I think this hail damage should, this next hail chip should not activate the citrus. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, okay. This is Beartic now, and we need to do a small setup here on this Pokemon because this is annoying. This is superpower always, so we go to CG, 4-time resisted. We need 2 drops on this Pokemon. I have done a similar thing in my winning run, but I didn't have Wall Rain. The Wall Rain is actually doing that riskless for us. Like, Ziggy is also not taking any damage, but it is White Herb, so it will recover, or like restore, now the drops again, so we need 2 drops here, okay? I think we can save a lot of citrus berries here, if we are lucky enough, but yeah. We still have the citrus just in case. So, this is always Icicle Crash, Icicle Spear. And my Wall Rain is taking that like a fucking boss. Look at this now. And we don't need that much HP on Wall Rain. That's also because Wall Rain will beat 1 more Pokemon in this fight. But this is crazy how we are tanking that. And we don't get hail damage as well. So this is the first drop now. We have the Citrus Berry for the safety. This is always superpower again. There's no overlap between anything else here as well. Like Rock Slide, for example. This is -1 now. So, one more time to my Wall Rain. And then we can go hard to Donphan, because then it is -2 already. Nice damage, by the way. Nice fucking damage, dude. I'm afraid. Okay, and Donphan has battle armor. That's why it is riskless now. This will be -2. Dawnfell will proc the citrus berry always. This will get the -2 now. -2 defensive, -2 attack. With that, high horsepower always kills. And we cannot die to hail chip into 5 icicle spears. Because of the attack drop. So we high horsepower just kill. Even if this will hit 5 times now, it can't kill me because we have citrus berry and this will proc anyways. I think this is Blizzard always, what is really nice on the Switch. And yeah, this is exactly always Blizzard, so this is so fucking free, dude. It is hitting 5 times, by the way. But yeah, we were safe, like I said, high horsepower killed because of the death drops here. And this is exactly Dugong for a fast kill now with a Blizzard. Sassy nature, by the way, for some reason, but yeah, we take it. We take it. That's the reason why we don't need to be in any other nature here with my wall rain. Yeah, we go to wall rain and just completely wall the entire set from this Pokemon. This is Blizzard, Drill Run, Substitute, Protect. And we are faster. And we know what this will mean now for us. Look at this Blizzard damage. Nice. Oh my goodness. Nice Blizzard damage, by the way. I'm afraid. That's okay. So we are basically locking this now into Protect. No, not really. Now it will be locked into Protect. But that's also okay. I can live with that. We have time. We have time. Body Press is a 2-shot, but this is also Ice Body Leftovers. But we don't really mind. We have enough PP here. And this is doing basically jack shit on me, okay? So we don't really... yeah. So there is the Protect fail. Body Press. That's why we are plus Death Nature now. So Body Press is doing a bit more damage. Because we don't need really a nature change here. But we have a 3-shot always here. And if we are lucky enough, I am already going for Body Press and not for Encore anymore. Because this cannot even substitute. Even this will... yeah, that's what I mean. So, no, not today. Not today. Next Body Press will always kill. And now we will see Magmortar. It is not seeing a kill on my Wall Rain. My Wall Rain is basically, if I teach this a water move, is killing this now as well. Wall Rain is insane, dude. Holy shit. Wall Rain could handle 3 monsters in this fight. And now we will just switch out. This is Scorching Sands. Overlapping rolls with Flamethrower. And it can go Fire Spin. Crocodile is always safe here. So we will go to Crocodile and give this my Crocodile one. This is never Weather Ball. Weather Ball crit is dangerous. Everything else is fine. So there's the Fire Spin. And we simply outspeed. This is safety Googles, but yeah, we don't fucking care. And high horsepower always kills. Okay. And with that, we get the burn in the end and waste Raspberry, but yeah. Okay, we could save a lot of citrus berries. What is really cool. And what we're gonna do now is we will catch the Slazzle in the stream. So we have now 54 citrus berries till the Gauntlet, I think. Like, after the Gauntlet, I think we will get more. Okay. So it's time to get Salazzle now here. That's the last thing we will do now in the stream. Let's make sure that we don't run into the next trainer, otherwise I will fucking wipe. But yeah, I know we can get the encounter before the first fight. I remember that. Okay. So, let's deactivate the repel. Okay. Murkrow. A lot of good mons, basically, but yeah, I don't want to skip Salazzle. Salazzle is just so good. I want to have Salazzle. There's a lot of good mons for a regular run. There is the Salazzle. But yeah, Salazzle is just... It was a really strong Pokemon for my run. And now we are basically GMO. So yeah. Let me check that Pokemon. How this Salazzle would be in a regular run. Serious nature. Pretty slow to be honest, but yeah. Would be below average for sure if we talk about the offensive power. Yeah. But yeah, this will obviously not be like that. We can change the nature and everything and IVs and yeah. We can straight up scale Encore. This is a fantastic Pokemon. Alright, thank you for watching. And see you guys in the next stream.